All right, good morning, friends. It's a pretty day today. It's a little chilly, so it's slightly chilly, but it feels fabulous out here. Um, Today, my goal is to up pot those 8 sweet bell peppers that I have inside. I did a video yesterday, and I have already sent it out about my peppers, all my peppers, and a few of the tomatoes that I have up potted. All but those 8 bell peppers have not been up potted yet. And I had to come out here to get me some more containers to up pot those in. I have a few labels out here. And I'm gonna save these as those peppers and tomatoes get up a good bit of size. I may place them in here if the weather has not warmed up enough for me to put them out in the garden or in containers to set them out in the garden. And I do have these, which I could place them in here. And I also plan to get my Arbor stake back up. So today, I'm spending today, since the weather is decent, to try to go ahead on and kind of get some things done out here in preparation for the spring planting or the spring or summer garden. And I need to run to town, pick up a few things. I think I'm going to pick up some more potting soil. I may pick up some bone meal. Just, out browsing and looking for things that I could use in the garden. Also, things that I need for the garden. And today, my goal is I'm going to bring you along on some of these tasks for today. I'm going to go out and do a little bit shopping for the garden. I'm going to up pot the remainder of my sweet bell peppers. I'm going to get the arbor up out in the garden. If I don't get that today, I may get it tomorrow because we should be having a pretty decent day tomorrow. And I may bring you along as I go out, and I may go to, I'm not sure if I'm going to go to Home Depot, Lowe's, or Walmart. I may go to all 3 of them. But yeah, just wanted to come out here right quick. I'm doing some laundry in the house, and while that's going, I'm going to go ahead on and kind of tidy up things in the house. And guys, I will be back shortly, and I will bring you along as I get ready to work on some tasks. All right, friends, I have made it in the house, and these are the sweet bell peppers that I was talking about that I'm going to get up potted and placed in this here. And if you could see, I have gained some true leaves on these. Some are bigger than others, the true leaves, but I'm going to go ahead on and kind of get these up potted. And guys, I will bring you back shortly as I continue to do some more tasks. All right, guys, I have my little setup area going here. I got a load in the dryer. I'm going to wait to start another load. But here are the sweet bell peppers here. I have my zip ties ready for when I do go out to stake up that arbor. Right here, I have some seed starter mix that I'm trying to just use up. I'm just going to add it to this little potting soil mixture here. Since I only have a little left, I'm going to go ahead on and use it up. Got some vermiculite here. I may place something back in here. I'm not sure yet. But I have my garden soil, my potting soil. I need these little container here. Just gonna scoop some of it out, place it up here. Then to this, I'm gonna add some my perlite here. Then I will be adding some worm casting. And I'm gonna just blend this up. I'm just gonna blend this up with my hands. All right, then I'm gonna take my containers here. I have these smaller ones. I may go ahead on and start with these smaller ones. And what I may do is just place 2 small ones. 2 or maybe 3, well, I don't know. Tell you what, let me just use the big one. I'll place 3 smaller ones in these. So since I just have 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 6, place 3 in here in each one of these, and then just use this smaller one for 2 of them. Or I may just use another big one. If just have one of them, I have 2. That's what I'll do. This potting mix is pretty damp. Maybe 3 little areas, 3 little holes. I'm gonna try to use this to get it, scoop it out. See what these roots look like. Yeah, I do see some roots, but not a whole lot. I'm just gonna use my little small garden tool to scoop up. It has some roots, small, and that's one of my biggest problems is I don't get a good root development when I start my seedlings. Two more. Get my hole a little bit deeper enough to get this down in there. And what I'm trying to do is, since these don't have a good root on these, and they are somewhat leggy, not bad, but the stems are pretty strong. See, it has a root here. I don't know how well you can see it. I try to pull off as much soil and kind of get it buried down as far as I can. And then I'll place some more soil around it to kind of get the soil as close to the nape of the plant as possible. Right, so I have 3 in this container. All right, I'm gonna go ahead on and do the other ones, and then we will come back for another task. All right, guys, I have my second one done. And now I'm gonna work on my last one, and remember my last one will just have 2. All right, both of them have come out. Right here is a root. And my final one. I don't want to disturb it too much, but it has a little decent root system in place in this one. All right, guys, and I finally have this one done, so I have all 3 up potted, and I'll just go back and get my label done. And these are my sweet bell peppers. And all right, guys, on to my next task.